There she is, Hawthorns Tunnel. I ain't gonna need them, but I am gonna need that. Here we go. Phil's got head torch. There's a lot of running water. But actually the brickwork's coming in a bit handy. I'm wondering if it was because it was bricked up at some point at the front, maybe. I mean, because that's a lot of brickwork, isn't it? Now, as you can see, there's the tunnel mouth. You can get in that, and then there's actually another set of doors. Reason being, as I said earlier, the Navy, the Admiralty, took over this tunnel, and they used it to store torpedoes and depth charges and mines and all sorts during the Second World War. And so this was gated off, and you'd actually have security here, making sure people weren't getting in to the explosives. Wow. And then later on, let me have a look at the front. The Admiralty again, the Navy, used it to store their narrow gauge railway infrastructure as well, because I think they were using the line to bring the explosives in. And again, we've got that whole sand vibe that we had before at Ballingham. So here we go. I mean, that's a hell of an old door as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks very old.
Oh mate, there's that hit of cold air. Ishka, pishka. That is some cold air. Here we go. So there's a little refuse. There's a winch. What's got me there? Some wire. Gollum. Yeah, there's a winch. So I'm wondering, that would have been from the Admiralty as well? Yeah, it looks old. Here we are getting dripped on. Wow, so stone arches, and then it suddenly kind of becomes bare rock. I'm hoping it's not the rock that was in that gold mine that you're saying just collapses. So what we're looking for, how long is this? Is it 600 yards or something? So what we're looking for is a middle section where there's a lot of stonework basically, and then a cave hidden behind it.
This is they've laid a concrete floor.
It really is, yeah. But this is what they ran the narrow gauge lines on. I was reading on this concrete floor. Look at those old radiators.
Like old school ones we used to sit for.
Yeah, just chucked there. But they would cost a fortune now to buy one of them.
Well, it's scrappable there, but might get a few bob.
Right, let's bring the car round.
This is quite a typical Foresters Dean tunnel, to be honest with you.
Is it?
In Welsh, yeah, with hewn rock, with bare rock, yeah.
Yeah, it is bare rock, look. And then you've got quite a large section now which is reinforced with the... See how you can see, it looks there, look like a big chunk's come down at some point. On your head, son. Here we go. So I can hear running water. What's that?
Yeah, it's bending, look.
Oh, it's a big old bend. Yeah, that would explain maybe why we can't see the light at the other end. Because hopefully it's open. What have we got here? Some old sleepers maybe, some old narrow gauge sleepers. It comes back to concrete again. Another refuse. It's interesting that you'd keep, you know, bombs and torpedoes and stuff in somewhere that's as volatile as this, in the sense that there's loads of running water piling down, the rocks could be piling down.
But isn't this the reason why we've got a hard-based floor? We're storing hardware here. Is this what this is for?
I'm not entirely sure,
So
mate.
there's torpedoes. You know.
Wow, look at that rock.
Torpedo storage expert. This is that running water.
Yeah.
Look, you get this here. Look. Right there.
Oh, wow. So this is, yeah. Well, they seem to be every few yards, every, 100 yards or whatever. There's one of these. But that is some serious running water we're approaching now. We're going to get soaked. I have had a shower, yeah. But can have two in the same day, I suppose. I'm not paying the water bill. Got that water coming down there. That is like a bath running. I think it's going to hit us at some point. I think we'll find out where it is. Oh, there's loads of sand again, look. I really want to... There it is. Look at that. That's just running clean out. Look at it. Now, we seem to be in quite a big section where there's a turn, so maybe I'm going to get underneath that water. Oh, yeah, that's cold. Here we go. See, this is all stone, and look at this. This isn't your normal refuse. You could hide a bottle of Chekhov Russian vodka, but you could hide a five-a-side football team there.
So yeah.
Look at that. So this is where they got it wrong, basically. When they bored the tunnel, it did not meet in the middle identically, and so it's slightly askew, and so they've built this part to kind of, you know, marry it together, and that's why there's that cave in there. Wow. Oh, there's that horrible orange gunk. Right, I can see things in the distance. Yeah, leaning up. What is that? Are they railway sleepers? They look like it. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen at home, it is freezing. Proper freezing. Yeah. Well, these ones are relatively new, and these ones are, you know, they've had it. So there's people coming in here, and here we go. Here's some narrow gauge railway infrastructure. Now, some of this will be related to obviously the gold mine and the reconstruction there, and some of this is related to the Royal Navy. Look at that. Just hiding away in a tunnel. So, fucking... See, this looks... I mean, the rails have had it, but the wood doesn't look particularly old. It does, yeah. And it's on brick as well, so they're obviously trying to... Although that's a bit soft, what I just stood on there. They're trying to get it to sort of marry up in terms of the height. Okay, what we got here? That would have been like for cable, obviously. I'm not seeing the other end, Phil.
Yeah, well, remember there's a brick wall again.
Is there?
Yeah, another one. The door's closed too. You should still see some cracks coming through.
Here we go. Yeah, we're all brick now. Look at that white. Crazy minerals. Upside down, that one. Oh, mate, you're going to need some serious strength to...
Well, I have to have a high arm on the alloy to get that one.
Yeah.
And once I don't get in, I said, got something coming along the track and everything.
So then we're back to barefaced rock again.
I can't make out why this is here. What's the point?
No idea.
Well, did the guy say they were planning on running up and down for the tunnel?
I think that was a plan, yeah. I don't think it ever came to be, because I don't think they could get permission. Oh yeah. Well, also the water running down. If you're a family on a day out, you ain't going to be wanting to sit on the train in this, getting soaked, when you could be out exploring the countryside. There's some more rail. I mean, an S-bend would make sense in the fact that the two ends didn't meet properly. You would have to put in an S-bend. I'm glad this rail's here though, Phil, because if it wasn't, it wouldn't be the most comfortable. I can see some light in the distance. I've got to say though, these sleepers are getting wider and wider apart. My gate is getting bigger. I'm actually going to come off. There we go. So that looks more like a collapse. Water dripping on something. There's a lot more infrastructure down here, I think. Ooh, under the water again. Yeah, that's tarpaulin being dripped on. So there we go. I mean, these have had it, haven't they? So is that... They obviously care more about that one then. Goodness me.
Hey, 2 lines.
2 lines, double track. Coming into one.
So everyone says track never went through Hawthorns Tunnel. Actually, technically that.
Yeah, technically they're fibbing. At least it's being used for something, you know, if it's just storage rather than just left to rot abandoned, you know. So here we go. Ooh, nearly stacked it. So much water. So let's walk on the track and head towards the light. A fan there, look. Oh, let's have a go. What's it like the other side? Oh, squelch. Squelchalicious. I can hear cars. I think we might be near some kind of, you know, life. So we're not far now out of Drybrook, are we really? Which is where the line kind of, you know, it lived a pretty active life at that point with the quarries and sorts. Oh yes, I like tunnels, but I'm happy to be in the light. And here's this. I'm still using my torch. I don't need that. There's stuff going on here. Look, more rail infrastructure. Look, so there's more tracks. Here's a little loco. Again, just left abandoned. Oh mate, that would have been a decent one as well. I'm not even sure Johnny Five could fix that. Wow. Here we go. Phil's taking a selfie to add to his long list of tunnels. That guy's been in more tunnels all over this country than anyone I know.